Good morning, Rohan, David,
Morning.
Hello.
Adrian.
Yes, Josh. Can you see me or
Can you see
not?
my face clearly?
I can see your
Yeah.
face, yeah.
Excellent. Stuart is still trying to connect.
I'm just trying to
Yep.
I fixed up that password thing.
Yeah. What happened? So that was
I
the.
don't know. I just went into the cookies and turned the cookies down to the lowest level and it worked.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's
But I
good
don't
then.
know why it was working through the PDF.
Yep.
It's really strange. But anyway,
Okay.
but but either way I can get in.
Yep.
Just put it that
Oh,
way.
Stuart is still not online. Okay, let me just stop it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll just wait for. Think there'll be some students coming in later, but we can just start now. My name is Josh, so I will be your lecturer for this study period, and then I know some of you take only one module, two modules, three modules, or sometimes four modules at the same time. But I have to tell you, but this is going to, if you take more than two modules in this study period, it's going to be quite tough. So you really have to work very, very hard. But if you take one module this study period, I think you'll be fine because I will help you quite a lot. And then we're not going to have this online session very often because the time is limited. So I want you to do a lot of self-paced study. So basically, you have to independently look about the resources, and the most importantly is you're doing your assessment. If you want me to help you with your individual plan for the study period, just let me know. Otherwise, you can just do at your own pace. But the most important is that you understand what the assessment would be and what the timing would be. So has anyone read let me just add someone. Jin is joining us. Okay. Has anyone read the DAP, the Delivery and Assessment Plan yet?
Read through it, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there any, if there is any question from that document, please let me know because that is the most important document. And then the other thing is that about the assessment, because at the end of the day, with your learning, I have to see the evidence that you have learned something and it will be reflected in your assessment. Okay, so what we're going to do today is actually I'm going to introduce myself a little bit, and then if you can introduce yourself. If you don't have mic, that's fine, you just type in the chat. Otherwise you can just introduce yourself for 1 minute. So okay, let me just add Jean. Okay, so let me just add Nikki. Okay.
Hi, Josh. It's Nikki Van Island here.
Hi, Nikki. We are already online now. So everyone is already here, I think. Yeah, Jean is here. Oh, Jean's not here yet. Let me just add Jean.
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Okay, so you
Yep.
can you hear me? Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good, Jean. Okay, so I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Josh. I've been developing websites since 1997 when there was a weblog. So it was still called weblog and then blog, and then now you have a lot of things in web technology. And I will be your lecturer for SP3, and then some of you take one or two, but the students here online here comes from the web environments, the complex style sheets, database integration, and dynamic websites. So as I mentioned, our online session will not be very often. So this is only to help you to kickstart and then help you in the beginning if you have any questions. But most of the time you spend your time at your own time, at your own pace, and doing things. But as I mentioned before, for the new one, Nikki and Jean, that you have to be able to do it yourself. But I will be available to answer your questions. So the standard procedure is actually you send an email or you post in the. I always encourage social learning, so if you could actually post on the discussion forum or Facebook or whatever, so the other can also see your questions and also learn together. And then I will answer your question within 5 business days. So that will be the standard. So if you have something urgent, like I cannot log in or something, then you have to contact the e-learning help desk. I believe in the induction it's already mentioned, but if you still have any question, I'll be happy to answer now. So that's a short introduction from me. Who wants to start with the next introduction? Jean, can you share your experience and maybe your expectation, please?
Sure. My name is Gene Miller. I work for a web design shop in Hobart. We specialise in Drupal websites, and I've been doing that for probably 5 years or so. I've got a Bachelor of Science with majors in computing, but somehow I managed to get through all that without doing very much CSS, and I've sort of done a bit of it here and there for the job, and it's mostly quite happy, so I'm looking forward to getting a bit more professional in that area.
Yep. Okay, thank you very much, Jean. How about you, David?
Yeah, my name's David Burns. I live in Brisbane in Queensland. I work for a large supply chain company here in Brisbane. This is the first time I've done any sort of online course such as this. I've done other online training before, but this is the first formal training I've done. What I'm hoping to get out of this is a better understanding of the design and development of databases and websites that are integrated within databases. So I hope I'm on the right track.
Yep, sure, I'll help you. Okay, that's fine. How about you, Adrian?
I'm basically new to a bit like, but I've worked in the youth field predominantly for the last 15, 16 years, and my interest in this has come through working with young people basically, and I've done this so I can learn a bit more about social media, obviously what I said before, and working with the local government previously, that they had a little interest in website stuff.
Yep.
And regulations between it, and also have an interest in it because my stepdaughter does the graphic design and web development, so it's probably my venture out once I do this in some sort of business venture for the town. But I'll try and pathway myself through this. So I'm doing 2 modules, which is complex objects and web development as well. So that's me in a nutshell. And I'm from Melbourne, if you don't know.
Yep.
Sure. There's people from all around the show, and they're singing. Probably last people saw about accidents for a long, long time.
Okay, thank you very much. How about you, Rohan? Rohan? Okay, your mic is not working, that's fine. So you can just type in your introduction there on the chat box. So what I'm going to go through now, thank you very much for the submission for the learner profile. I'm going to use that learner profile to understand you a little bit more and maybe your learning style. So if I see that, okay, I may have to help you a little bit in this area or that area, just let me know. The other thing that I want to actually talk about is about the navigating the websites, the course website. Has anyone had any difficulty accessing the course documents, the discussion forum, or any other thing?
No, it's all went on. Besides the login.
Pardon?
Besides that login issue I had.
Only login issue. Okay, but once you log in, everything is supposed to be good, right? So the other thing that I'm going to show you, do you know how to toggle out the website? You can actually, if you want more space, you can toggle out the website. There's a button on the top right hand side called toggle out, and then you can actually press that button, toggle out, and the layout will be different. So you can, if you want to have more space, that will be the button that you need to press. And then the other thing is, you should see my contact like message or Skype. I'll be happy if you want to contact me privately through Skype if I'm online on Skype, or just leave the message on Skype, or doing the messaging using the online learning system. But I would encourage you to actually pause on the discussion if it's not private, it's something just generic question, and maybe some other students can also learn from the questions and answer the same questions. And the other thing is that the web environments and the complex style sheet and database integration and dynamic websites, they are all for different modules. But actually, if you take them at the same time, actually it's better if you start from web environments, complex style sheets, database integration, and dynamic websites, because the level of difficulty is actually going up from the web environments to complex style sheet and then database integration. And actually, at the fourth, that dynamic website is not so difficult if you have done the three. So basically, it's just a review of what you have been doing from web environments, complex style sheet, and database integration. So that's all. And then with regards to the assessment, so this is the most important. So I'm going to I'm sure that you all have access to the course documents, so you can see that there is 81 and 82 the portfolio and project for each of the module. And then there are some introductory documents, that is OHS, that you need to read related to health and safety, and then a handbook and referencing guide, and then also learner profile, question example. The other thing is, if you go to the course documents, if you have access to the course documents, I would like to refer you to something called the Evidence E class evaluation sheet. So what I would like to do is for you to give me a feedback for after each online session like this one. We may have another online session later, but I haven't decided the time yet. And then I think it will be the same time, Wednesday, 9 to 9:40 Western Standard Time. But we'll see when that would be. And if you could actually complete the class evaluation sheet after this and then post on the discussion forum for the class evaluation sheet, that would be very helpful. Okay.
Whereabouts is that sheet again?
Pardon?
Where is that?
That if you go to the course documents, if you go to your course website, and then there's a link called course documents.
Yes.
Yep. And then you see that there are three group assessments, introductory units. The document is called Evidence E class evaluation sheet, so that will be over there. Have you found it?
Course documents. Got assessment, introductory.
Yeah, introductory. Class evaluation sheet. Yeah, if you can.
What should I take from that?
Yes, if you could complete that after our online session. So after every online session, then Rohan, I know that you haven't found it, so I'm going to repeat again. Rohan, it's on the course documents on the course website. You find the link called course documents, and then there is a section called introductory. And then at the bottom of the introductory section, there's called Evidence E class evaluation sheet. Okay, so if you could complete that after online session, then that will be great. And then post it on the discussion forum. Yes?
What file format is that?
That would be doc. Supposed to be doc actually. Let me just try. Let me just open it. Yeah, it's actually doc. Microsoft Word.
Is it?
Yes, it's Microsoft Word. Yep.
I'm getting it doesn't look like a Word document in my file.
Yep, that one. That's a class evaluation sheet. Is actually a Microsoft document Word. Yeah.
It says to be unknown type.
I think it's missing its prefix, suffix.
Oh, you mean the extension? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just